Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon. Presented by Pacific Office Automation.
Well, 12 on 12. Week 12 of Fox 12's Friday Night Lights, a special one. From Thursdays and Fridays from September to Halloween, Semifinal Friday marks our last show of the season. The 6A OSAA championship bracket was all chalk. The top 4 seeds making it to the Final Four. The last 2 state champs, number 1 Westland in 2022, number 4 Central Catholic 2021. Going at it from the neutral field across the bridge at Pioneer Memorial Stadium in Oregon City, 11-0 against 11-0. Something had to give. And who saw it being all goose eggs in the first half? It was. Goal line stands, PBUs, and big sacks kept it scoreless until the third when the Ram tough wave broke through. First, a field goal by the senior kicker, Zerk Van Hoff, true from 35 yards, 3-0. Now, both sides, of course, flash talent all over the field, both sides of the ball. That's Cade Gelland, a baseball guy going to play for the Portland Pilots, playing some center field there, too, to pick the prize, keep the Lions off the board. Still 3-0 fourth quarter. Westland back deep. That's a recipe for disaster and 2 points on a safety for the Mount Hood Conference champs from Central Catholic. Still a one-score game, but then Crew Newman got in, doing what he does. It's 12-0, 5 minutes to go behind their third-year starting quarterback. Far from over. You can't score 2 touchdowns before you get 1. Baird Gilroy knows where to go. Hunter Haynes, his way, 68 yards. It's 12-7, 4.5 minutes to go. Now, many wanted this to be the title game. It wasn't, and we will have a new champion. Newman catches his own pass, gets the first down they need to run out the clock. 12-7. The first time in some 2 months either side played a contest that didn't finish with a running clock. Westland's win streak ends at 22. Their reign over 2. Their previous lowest point total this year was 37. That's why they play the games, right?
It was super cool. I mean, I can't just the defense, special teams, O-line, they balled out. So credit to them. We're just super grateful to be in this position and earn another opportunity. And that's what we did.
Just so proud of our kids and our coaches. They just persevered the whole night against a really, really good team. And but the job's not done. We got to celebrate for now, but we got to move on to I don't know who we're playing.
Yeah, we'll tell you, Coach. This is why they play those games, the biggest game of the year now in the place that the Rams call home, Hillsborough Stadium, next Friday. The other side of that bracket offered up a dandy of a semi from Hillsborough Stadium. Number 3 Sherwood ripping through any and all comers this season with 8 shutouts, 11-0. Number 2 Tualatin's only loss to Westland should make that with 10-0. This is a stellar combo. Opening play. Evan Morris can do this all day. The senior free safety setting the tone with the pick to put Sherwood in place for an opening field goal. Now, Tualatin would get right back on it, though. Nolan Keeney, his 3rd game back from a fractured collarbone, healed up and sealed up here to the Arizona State commit. 48-yard strike to Jaden Fortier. Thinking he'd have a lot more. The Bowman can pound that ground, though, too. Keaton Freed, not fried. He'll be your friend, though, in a time of need. Keaton, 36 yards, 10-7 Sherwood. Second quarter now. Bowman down 14-10 and staring down 4th and 4. You serve it up to Wilson Medina. Funky and cool. Blast on in. 19 yards. Sherwood's out in front of Devon. 16-14. The boys from the Forest can hunt all night long like they have all season. Trayson Edelman with the pick. Another Bowman TD after a takeaway. 23-14 after Medina would get in from the 1. It's 23-14 Sherwood, but no SOS ever from Tualatin. Keeney to his buddy who filled in at quarterback for 6 weeks when he was out with that injury. That's Colorado State commit A.J. Noland. 58 yards for scoring at home. Sherwood's lead down to 23-21. Final minute before the half. Wolves hungry for more. Keeney, Noland float on into halftime. Touchdown, 28-23. Tualatin out in front at intermission of his classic semifinal showdown. That Keeney and Fortier combo is certainly something to fear. Having none on their end, light the fuse and bomb away. Chalk this one up a 60-yarder, third of the night for Jaden. The guys making up for lost time. They'll have one more game together. Keeney, Fortier, you know he's there. Stick a fork in it. 88 yards, you better get off him. That dude, more than 300 yards receiving, 4 scores. Gatorade Player of the Year trophy coming his way. So is the 6A championship game. Second straight year there for Tualatin, 42-23, blanking the Bowman in the second half. What a season for Sherwood. Their only loss. Tualatin, they're back in the 6A final. They're practicing on Thanksgiving.
Amazing win. I mean, we knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew that we had to execute every possession. We had to take every opportunity we could, and we did. We did amazing. I'm so proud of my guys. We came out, and we did what we knew we had to do.
You know, Sherwood, phenomenal defense, phenomenal team, and, you know, I'm getting teary-eyed right now thinking about it. You know, we got the state chip next week, and I'm just so excited.
I'm really happy with my guys. I mean, it's going to be a great game next week either way, so, I mean, we're just focused on this, and then we're going to prepare this week, and we know what we have to do next week is prepare and play even better and come out even harder.
Yeah, grateful, thankful for it all. That 6A title game will be Friday from Hillsborough Stadium. Still waiting a kick time from the OSAA, but it will be Tualatin Central Catholic who pursue that blue trophy. Semifinal Friday in 5A is where we had a title rematch from a year ago. Summit still wears the crown, but the Storm from Bend entered the Final Four as a 5 seed. Falling to last year's runner-up, #1 Wilsonville, a Wildcat team that held them off 35-20 way back in September. The first two 5A semis in the Salem-Keizer area. Willamette University, the neutral field, Summit and the Cats, 10-1, a tight one, 35-28 in the final last November. This would be the now, though. First drive for the Cats, some scratch fever. Kellen Guttridge, Nick Crowley. Getting rowdy. Nick knows to break the plane. 7-0 Wilsonville. Then we see Guttridge, the lefty zip to the baseball kid. OSU commit Mark Weepert, 13-0. Now the Wildcats punting from their own snap high. A safety dance, so 2 points for the Storm. But Adam Gumper's boys always hyper prepared. Will Engel, the interception, and the junior linebacker going to rumble back to midfield. So Wilsonville up at halftime, 13-2. Some Halloween leftovers for the Cats in the third. Guttridge, Weepert, and Weep in motion. And here's a double play. The trick-or-treat, Guttridge, the quarterback. 35-yard QB catch, saved the tape. Now on their 17, Guttridge going to drop back and right in front of Paul Strunk. There's that gift exchange, 20-2 for Wilsonville. Summit trying to keep in it. Storm on their own end, but not on the same page on this play. What a diving catch by Nick. Collier knows how to do picks. Another takeaway. Short field, big payoff for the Silver and Navy. Over the top on 4th down, Emmett Fee. 34-2, the final. Wilsonville headed back to the championship.
We just need another great week of practice. No school, so we just got to stay locked in. We got one thing on our mind, so just want to keep working, keep trucking. We got one more week.
Gonna eat a nice Thanksgiving dinner and then get locked in.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
2 things. First of all, were you nervous? No! Did you believe? Yeah! And guess what? We get to practice on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, eat it up. The 5A title game Friday. Time and location still to be announced. Week 12, 2 unbeatens in 5A. The other side of the bracket, 3rd-seeded Mountain View from Bend. The #2 Foxes out of Silverton. First play of the game. Well, the Cougs hadn't hunted this deep since 2017. Foxhole last hoisted the title in 21. And here is Connor Crum on that first play to set the tone right out of the fray. Not an issue for the immediate first down. Then drawing first blood to the Cougs. Crum to Jack Foley. They wouldn't look back. Next time, it's MV, another Cougar touchdown. Crum, Foley a little deeper. This from 30. Foxes in a 2-score hole. Cougs came over the mountain, no trepidation. 4th and 18. Well, you got Crum and Foley. You find a way to diagnose that on defense, tough to do. Then somebody else in the highlights. Crum, Gage, Ray, pointing, I'm open, I got you, I'm tall, I'm in. 21-0. The Foxes just toyed with their food all season long, but hard not to with kids like Sawyer Teeney and Tyler Pullion getting their groove back on. It's a 60-yard score, 21-7. But with that lead, MV just followed their leader, Crum and Jackson Hurst this time. Big-time catch at first down. And they leaned on their superstar in the backfield. Angel Valenzuela, one of the top backs in the state. TD run made it 28-7. And then another one for Valenzuela, who did this all season long. 42-19. Cougs remain perfect. So we'll have a 3 seed against the 1 on Friday with Mountain View, Wilsonville for the 5A title. And while the 4A ranks and below continue the semifinal journey Saturday, we shift back to Class 6A and the second year of that secondary bracket. The Columbia Cup offers kids on the teams seeded 17 through 32 more games, more practice, less chance at an early round blowout. Semifinal Friday, Barlow, Sunset from Wilsonville High. Let's go. Bruins looking to send their head coach, Tracy Jackson, out on top. The Apollos just toppled Metro League rival Mountainside 7-0 for a third shutout in 4 weeks. And after both sides traded punts, Sunset hooked up the chariot. Drew Neese, a senior who never wants this ride to end, connecting with Derek Craigwell, another senior doing very well. First down in the red zone. It turned into 3rd and goal. From there, Neese took matters into his own hands and feet, elude that dude and get in. Number 7 for 6, and then number 6, Griffin Jevning helps his guy get those pads back under wraps with the goal line plunge. Barlow, though, can go toe-to-toe into the Mount Hood Conference. Carter Wilcox unfurls with local legend now on the Barlow Trail. Santori Martino, too clean, too much to gain. That would set up an eventual field goal opportunity. But not all chances cashed in. Hard to hold a ball on a cold night. It's loose, and we got a live pig. We see number 11, Blake Hurley, revving it up. The rare missed field goal return for a touchdown. 14-0 Apollos all first quarter here. Then they'd get the ball back near the end of the first. Neese and Craigwell, so many years, so many hours, all clicking and ticking right along in their senior season. That drive carried into the second quarter, and the Purple Pride want a little extra stride to Craigwell on the carry, 22-0 at that point. 50-21 the final. The Columbia Cup Championship will be Friday alongside the 6A and 5A title games. More importantly, more kids in a win, no matter what bracket you are playing in, huh? Will be second Columbia Cup semifinal, also in Eugene. Number 22 Clackamas, number 18 South Medford. Meeting in the middle, Panthers won their first 2 playoff games by a combined score of 69-0. This one wasn't that one, but South Medford wins 51-33. So Sunset and the Panthers out to win their first ever Columbia Cups. Westview got it done a year ago. We are always online when you want it on the Fox 12 YouTube channel. Like, subscribe today. It's free, win, and wherever you want to be. We got college football in the air tomorrow. Ducks in the desert as number 6 Oregon pays its final trip to unranked ASU in Tempe at 1 o'clock. The big one, of course, though, number 10 OSU, number 5 UW, 4:30 over on our friends on ABC in Corvallis. And the end, as we've known it, just 2 weeks from tonight. Oregon State, Oregon, 1 week from tonight. From Eugene, 5:30 kick right here on Fox 12. The end of the rivalry for now, the 127th time, same day as that 6A, 5A stakes Hattle game right here in the Beaver State. And then next, well, it's the core of the apple. Cougs, Dogs for the 114th time from Montlake. A 1 o'clock kick next Saturday on Fox 12. Same day, the 4A, 3A, 2A, 1A state finals in Oregon. Washington finals at Husky Stadium the week after. Who plays their semi in Oregon and the quarterfinals in Washington on Saturday. And again, those WIAA championships, December 1st and 2nd from Montlake. All 6 Oregon levels will be played at Hillsborough Stadium, potentially more locations for the 24th and the 25th of the month. This is our final show of the season, and you know it takes a village from our talented, hardworking photographers and reporters battling the elements in the field. Our ace editor, Michael Kersey, Primo, always can't lose you, buddy. Gordon Davis from the director's chair. Our digital crew, who are always so quick to turn this show around on YouTube and the station website. And running the teleprompter, Steven, it's a gig in itself. Thanks, man. Our favorite time of the year. Hope to see you and lace them back up next fall for Fox 12 Friday Night Lights.
Thanks for watching Friday Night Lights on Fox 12 Oregon, presented by Pacific Office Automation.